Hey guys, this is Danny Boy. It's been a while since I've put out a video, but I've been sitting on this BioShock 1 video for a while, so I figured I'd upload it. I'm not entirely sure what went on in the video. It was recorded and the video was done a while ago, but it's Arcadia, so there's that. And yes, I have shaved my beard, and I am cold. Okay, let's get to it.
I can start a business down here, yeah. No, it's not too late. I'll get to it.
Another thuggish splicer here. That was a very serious debate of whether or not I want to pay $10 freaking to heal or not. And we unlocked Sport Boost 2 from researching thuggish splicers. Sport Boost 2, Natural Camouflage, and Sport Boost 1 are 3 tonics that I would use regardless of build, and 3 tonics that I will be using for the entirety of the game now, once I have another slot open to put Sport Boost 2 in my build. It does stack with Sport Boost 1, so you can get a nice increase to your movement speed using those 2 tonics. And for me, just getting around faster is more than worth it. I hear somebody giggling. Here's an example of a hacking attempt gone wrong. And that's a trick you can use, by the way, if you think you're getting locked out of one side right away. You can take... When you're hacking a safe, there's always a tube in the upper left corner that's facing the opposite direction, so you can quickly change which direction the flow is going immediately if you just switch them. Unfortunately, I thought I was going to be locked out of the left side. I was locked out of the right side, so I triggered an alarm. This is an example, though, of natural camouflage being really useful. When I trigger an alarm, as long as I stand still before they get to me, and it takes a while for them to get to me, an alarm is just pointless. They don't do anything. They can't see you, they can't attack you, so you're just perfectly safe. And you can just stand there until the alarm runs out. Though that crawl space was closed, so there was no way for them to reach me anyway. And here's an example of me just getting screwed. You want to have Safecracker as part of your engineering tonic build, because you can get these instances of you just have way too many short circuit tiles and alarm tiles and you just can't get through. So I highly recommend you keep that one, the Safecracker tonic, when you get it in your build. It's one of the better ones, and safes usually have good stuff in them, so you want to hack them. This probably isn't the best example of using natural camouflage to avoid an alarm because I was in an area that they couldn't get to me anyway. I'm speeding it up now. So I got through that alarm with impunity. If I was out in the open, though, when one triggered, I could just stand still and I would be perfectly safe. And I will show that later. If I had reacted quick enough, I could have shocked him immediately. Unfortunately, I did not. My gut reaction was to stand still, so that he wouldn't be able to see me. Should have zapped him. Oh well, I'm now trying to figure out where he went. Another Houdini splicer, by the way. I thought he might just be in there. They just turn invisible, by the way. They're not invulnerable. You can light them on fire or use certain plasmids to see where they're going. Another example of Wrench Lurker at work. Really, really useful. I do a bad job of photographing these guys, by the way, and turrets for that matter. I always take pictures of them before stunning them, shocking them, or later icing the Houdini splicers, when you can just freeze a Houdini splicer and take all the pictures you want and then kill them. I tend to take the pictures before freezing them, just, I don't know why, it's a bad habit. I break it eventually. I've been trained to take pictures first, do anything else later. And I'm finally going to get some buckshot again, so I can go back to using my beloved shotgun. I was getting a little tired of the machine gun, though it is a really good weapon. Mine isn't upgraded at all, so that's a little problematic. And it is fun to use. I just really like the shotgun. I really like the wrench, but the shotgun will do. It will do nicely. And there's somebody derping around over here. Searching through sewage. And he's about to that. Yeah. We're going to be in Arcadia for quite a while. It's a big zone, one of the larger levels of the game. And like Neptune's Bounty, it also has a sub-area, which I technically consider part of Arcadia, even though it is its own area. Atlas! Ah! I feel that it's safe to go in here now. I don't actually use a lot of invention ammunition, to be honest, even with the shotgun. I'll probably eventually have to start using the more powerful ones just to cope with the scaling of enemies. Right now, though, double aught does just fine. Another humming dude. Another dead humming dude. Coffee increases your Eve, so you want to drink it. Alcohol lowers your Eve, but gives you a little health back. Even though I have no plans of really using any of this ammo anytime soon, I figure I may as well just build some. Because why not? I believe you can fill up on the invention salvage. So you want to use it. I could be totally wrong about that, though. I honestly don't remember. But if I recall, that's what happens. Time to go into the Waterfall Grotto, which is one of the best Big Daddy slaying areas in the game. It's just one big trap for them. Toretten! Flee.
There has been tremendous pressure to regulate this plasmid business. There have been side effects, blindness, insanity, death. But what use is our ideology if it is not tested? The market does not respond like an infant, shrieking at the first sign of displeasure. The market is patient, and we must be too.
Never any problem when it's not... when he's not the one going blind and going insane. No problem. Just did a quick save there. There are people about. There are the lightning bolt traps right there if you saw. And I'm going to quickly hack everything. I want to preserve it. I don't want to destroy these turrets. I want to use them later. And I don't want these turrets to kill each other either, but I don't think either of them really has a clear shot on the other. And there's definitely a Houdini splicer right behind me. But first, we hack this guy, and I'm forgetting to take pictures of all of these things, which is stupid, but sometimes I just forget. There's a lot going on right now. This guy just triggered the alarm, and I accidentally just bumped into the wall. I lagged for a second. So that could have gone better. Wasted a shot there, I think. Oh well. Unfortunately, guys, I don't think I'm actually going to, and this is random, but I don't think I'm going to be able to show BioShock 2 before Infinite comes out. I will 100% show it eventually, because I've been wanting to do a drill build in that game for a really, really, really long time. So that will happen. I think I will finish BioShock 1, or I'll come close, but no promises. It'll all be done eventually, it's just time.
I couldn't believe how much things had changed since I left Dr. Simon's office. It's like I don't even recognize Rapture no more. I hear they've been rounding up people in Paula Square. I asked Ryan how could he do such things to innocents. He said, innocents. If they haven't chosen to defend Rapture, they've chosen to side with Atlas and his bandits. So there are no innocents. There are heroes, and there are criminals.
Lots of story.
Gregory, don't come whining to me about market forces, and don't expect me to punish citizens for showing a little initiative. If you don't like what Fontaine is doing, well, I suggest you find a way to offer a better product.
Yes, I know about the lockdown. It's absurd. Just give me a minute.
Oops.
These Lazarus tests are very promising. If the Rosa Gallica blue, then by God, I know we're in business. Hurry, the lockdown! All right, I'm leaving. But somebody has to find a way to come back to check on these samples. They're very important.
This is actually a flamethrower turret, but didn't get a chance to shoot at me. There aren't very many of those in the game. They're pretty rare. And I'm going to leave these traps here for the inevitable showdown I have with the Big Daddy in this room. It is a great room, as I said, for killing Big Daddies. You can actually lure more than one here. The turrets will probably last against at least 2. And there's a camera in there as well, which you can use for alarms. And you could actually hack that one, as I did.
Oh, I'm ready for dream time, Mr. Bubbles.
Another gift coming up. I hear somebody, though. You don't see me! Teehee. I do love doing that. I do kind of like being a sneaky bastard. Backstabbing. So a whole bunch of Adam, that safecracker tonic I was talking about. I should have actually equipped it right there, but I'm dumb. I can't auto-hack everything yet, though. The turrets and cameras and stuff. Not yet. It's not totally useless right now, but I would still argue safecracker is more useful. Just bought a 4th tonic slot, which is the cap right now. Eventually you can have up to 6. And now I can use Sport Boost 1 in addition to Sport Boost 2. Stack those. These are all integral tonics to a wrench build as well, by the way. All 3 of these. Another engineering tonic. I'm probably going to fill that with... what do I have? Focus Tactor, most likely. That is more important than Safecracker. Security Expert 2 isn't by any means useless at this point. I would still probably say Safecracker is better, though. Do as I say, not as I do. Putting Armored Shell back in the build. Not necessarily needed, but nice to have. A lot of new tonics available. I will eventually use Eve Saver. I might use Human Inferno, I don't know. I might wind up changing my plasmid loadout and my weapon choices partway through the game. I don't know, though. I do really enjoy the shotgun. There are some other weapons that I wouldn't mind getting some mileage out of that I wasn't able to use in my wrench playthrough. We'll see. Here I'm going back to this area that I missed earlier. This is a secret area, and I didn't realize it was when I first came through here. I just noticed the boxes that were stacked up, and I was walking through here for some reason. I thought, oh, perhaps there is more to the stack of boxes. Shotgun ammo, money, medkit, good stuff. Dead chick. And more good stuff. Time to kill another Big Daddy. This one took a while, actually. It took a while to lure him to my death trap. Does anybody else find it creepy to take pictures of little girls repeatedly? I felt rather awkward doing that. But it must be done! Here we go. Don't know why I'm bothering. Wasn't really needed. This is pretty far away, and keeping the guy's attention, especially when I have the walk silently thing, and that was unfortunate, unexpected. Really should do a better job of anticipating those and trying to catch him, but I wasn't trying to face him in combat. I'm trying to just lure him. I'm trying to run away. I should have telekinesis out right now, though, just in case. And he's taking a ton of damage from that grenade turret. He destroyed it, though. And I should have switched to armor piercing, and I contemplated it, I think, but I wanted switching back just because it wasn't needed. The whole point of this, right here, and I'm going to switch back because why am I bothering? The whole point of this is to kill him without actually wasting ammo and resources. And I'm just shooting him because I'm trying to draw his attention and lead him to the waterfall grotto. This could have gone better, but it could have gone a lot worse, so I was fairly pleased with how it went. And there's actually more luring and more running and more stupidity that I edited out. That's why there are suddenly mines here. I finally got him in here, though. And now it's just an issue of getting him in the room. I'm going to toss tanks at him, which weren't even needed, and I didn't line it up properly, and blah, 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 blah. You'll see. Come out! There. That was the sound of him walking through the traps, which did a ton of damage to him. And I just tossed that at my own face, which was great. It hit the railing. I tried to arc it over the railing, but I failed. And he's already dead! He actually kind of took a little tumble, which I thought was kind of funny. Not quite sure how it happened, but he did. I guess he got shot and then just kind of fell over. Poor Mr. Bubbles. Head fell on a lantern, also. That was 2 of 2 for Arcadia, though there is one more in the sub-level, which we'll be going to pretty soon. Like I said earlier, I could have actually killed both of the Big Daddies in this room. I just saw an opportunity earlier, and I took it. And what's funny is, that opportunity actually, I think, cost less resources than this one did. Even though this had way more stuff. All you need is a camera. If you can just get a camera and just get out of the way, the bots will kill them. Spend a little Eve for a couple of security bullseyes, which costs almost nothing to begin with, and you're golden. And now I'm going to go back to where I should have gone a long time ago, but got turned around apparently, or forgot where I needed to go. I do have the arrow that tells you where to go disabled to make things a little more interesting. Little sister that I rescued was in the left corner, if you saw. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need you to listen to me. I'm no sort of botanist, but I think Ryan has just killed Arcadia. The man's put something foul into the air. Bottom of the ocean, Bio. All the oxygen comes from the trees. No trees, no oxygen. Give me a spell to think. Ryan's woman in Arcadia is an old Betty named Langford. An okay sort, but not above doing a dirty job for $1. If she's still kicking around, I'm sure she's gonna want to save her trees. After all, she planted the damn things.
Now we need to find Julie Langford. Thanks guys for watching, stay tuned for more. Please like the video if you liked it, please sub if you'd like to see more, leave comments, feedback, ask questions, and I'll get back to you. I have a large backlog of comments and stuff to answer. I got way behind on that, sorry for that, so I'll be answering questions in the coming days, probably in the next hour actually. And this is it for the weekend, so I hope you guys have a good one.